Okay, so this is kind of the final version of the Tab5 Observatory project that I've been working on. I was calling it a weather dashboard, but it's kind of evolved a bit more than that. So I've got the M5Stack Tab5, and I've got it running with the EnviroPro environmental sensor. So this unit has been heavily geared towards that. It doesn't work 100% because the sensor blob IQ data, audio, sorry, let me start that again. The air quality data blob for it is not really available for the P4. But anyway, we've managed to come up with some functional algorithms. So the homepage, a lot of sensor data at the top there, a lot of weather API data being displayed. Take you through some of the pages. So this is where all the sensor data, you can see here the temperature, humidity and pressure, but the air quality information is still in a calibrating phase, and without the Bosch actual sort of blob available for the P4, ESP32P4, it's kind of a bit of guesswork. We'll see how that goes. Bosch might release an updated driver soon. Weather API data, pretty straightforward stuff. Lots of information here. Good summary page. A forecast page. Bit of solar information is showing me. So we've got the sun arc, sun details, the moon. Move on to solar elevation. Seasons. So quite a bit going on here. Lots of information. Obviously a dynamic movement of where the Earth is currently in its seasonal orbit. Moon phases, once again, moving sort of track. Planets and their visibility based on Sydney location. Most are below the horizon at the moment, with the exception of Jupiter. No weather warnings currently for Sydney. Space weather provided by the BOM. This is the internal sensor data that's been provided by the EnviroPro. So it's being trended and saved to the SD card. You can move through temperature, humidity, pressure. These are 8-hour trends that are held in the PSRAM, but I can pull in data. If I go 24 hours, that will pull in data from the SD card where it's being stored and trended. Go to humidity, same deal, and same for temperature. I don't have 7 days worth of data yet, so it doesn't necessarily display correctly. So you can see it's only giving me a few days there, but really didn't change from 24 hours. Tide data. Now I had a lot of trouble getting the tides to work because you got to pay for it, obviously, because of all the fishermen. But I was able to get a whole bunch of almanacs off the BOM, convert them to CSV, and this is, rather than pulling from an API, this is actually coming off a static CSV file that's stored to the SD card. Earthquake data for our region. Now back to the start. Now, if I hold and long press, I do get this pop-up, which allows me to move through any of the pages. There's actually a hidden page here, which can be used for settings. I can adjust brightness, timeout, dim or instant off, how often the weather updates, the space weather, where it wakes to, and I can got some manual refresh commands down here as well. So, a few things that we had to work through. We had to get, obviously, the sensor information displaying correctly. It's persistent across the top. Get the battery detection working correctly. Get the SD card working. There's a few little things I'm looking to do, like maybe get the camera going and have that as a wake detection. So rather than touching the screen to bring it on, you can sort of wave your hand over the camera. The camera's located just down over here on the right hand side. Might be able to get that to wake up on motion detection instead. Anyhow, a few ideas there for anyone else. This is absolutely heavily geared towards Southern Hemisphere and particularly Sydney. It's pulling in data from a lot of different sources. Check the GitHub if you want to learn more about it. Otherwise, enjoy.